Yeah, I don't blame him. I've heard Geo's, it's kind of a joke compared to the state institutions because Geo's privately owned.
Geo was fun for him. He liked it.
I mean, a lot of people do, it's, from what I've heard, because I got a friend that's a lieutenant at Geo up in Graceville, and, he says they're just a lot more laid back, they don't get into as much as we did, but I like the up pace of it, I guess.
Yeah, Geo was definitely quiet for him.
And not the one we just passed, because that's the ones that they get popped down south, get sentenced, they come up here. So we've got all the transits and the lifers and all that right there at that one.
That's the one I would never want to work at then.
Oh, my mom applied and got the job for food service, and she went one day for orientation and never went back.
That makes sense.
Yeah, she couldn't do it, and I was there over a year. But from the get-go, I made sure they knew that they wasn't going to get to me. So they ended up respecting me pretty quick.
Right, that's what my son said. For me, I see my son as a sweet kid. But he says that at work he can't be that way. He's got to be an asshole, he said. He said, I'm by the book. If they're by the book, I'm good. If they're not, they got problems.
Yeah, and that's how you got to be. When I first started, they said, once you get on the compound, you start out as strict as you possibly can, and you can always ease off if you have to. They said you can't start out soft and then expect to harden up, and they respect you for it.
All right, and that's the same with parenting too.
Yeah, it's a tough job. I mean, not everybody's cut out for it. We had people start, and within their first week, they quit, turned their uniforms in, and said they'd never look back. But then again, you got people out there that's been out there 30, 40 years.
I know I don't think I could ever do it.
I know, I never thought I'd do it, but, I went and got my GED and went and applied and got the job and all that, and my wife said I was perfect for it, but, it wasn't even the inmates the reason I quit, it was the other officers.
Yeah, that's what my son has. The one that works with us, he was a correctional officer, and he said he had a problem with the people he worked with more than he did the inmates.
Yeah, that's more common than people think. I mean, my main issue was with my captain, like my officer in charge, because my wife was in the hospital sick for 4 days, had pneumonia, bronchitis, and the flu all at one time. So I was in the hospital with her, making sure she was okay. And he pretty much told me I needed to pick between my job or my family, so I told him where he could shove it.
That's what you gotta do,
No matter what the circumstances, family always comes first.